Hey everyone, this is Ian Miller,
What's going on, guys? It's Andrew.
and welcome back to another episode of Media Talk with Miller Smith in 2025. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, everybody.
Oh my lord. Yeah, it's been an interesting start of the new year so far. Um, Obviously, in our episode, we'll actually do a review of the past year, 2024, but
Yeah.
we do need to acknowledge what's been happening, obviously, outside our show. As many of you know, California is undergoing a very difficult crisis right now, especially with the LA fires. And I just can't believe that this has happened, you know?
I mean, this has been going on for what, like 3 weeks now?
Close to 3 weeks, yeah.
I mean, you see like a lot on Twitter. Well, in case you guys didn't realize, just in case I put my watch on. I didn't have my watch on before. Um, what's it called? Yeah, I mean, Billy Crystal lost his home. Um, I think Mandy Moore lost her home. Um, a bunch of these different actresses and actors, lost their homes to this devastating, tragedy. And, you know, you know, I don't even know what to say at this point. Just, I feel, I don't know. It's just a horrible tragedy right now of what everyone's going through.
Yeah, not to mention the thousands and thousands of people that are now homeless, and many have lost their lives, during these fires. And you really have to commend the firefighters. They're constantly trying to, contain these fires. They're going in and day out, trying to contain it. So far, some of it's been successful. Some of the fires have been put out, but the one in the Palisades is just getting bigger, and it's at risk of getting much further. So we hope that it gets contained very quickly and without much more casualties and loss of homes or properties. So, uh, California, our thoughts and prayers are with you right now, and we hope that you get through this very quickly and safely.
Yes, and if there's any way for, any one of you to donate, to the Wildfire Foundation or however they're donating it, I went to the store today, and I donated $5 to, the wildfire charity. So,
Yeah,
to help out with the wildfire relief. So any way that you can donate, help them, rebuild and, get them back on their feet, anything, just go ahead and do it.
yeah, every bit helps, folks, especially in these difficult times.
Yeah.
Okay, to change the subject a bit, we're going to do a review
Yeah.
of 2024, but in order to do that, we're going to need some help with our old friend, Andrew Filler. Hey,
Hey
dude.
guys, hey, hey guys, doing
Good, good. You?
good? Good. Thanks for having me, guys.
Of course.
Yeah, back in business.
I see you sporting your Mighty Ducks jersey.
Yes, yes.
Looks good.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're doing a review of 2024. The
Yes,
good, the bad, and the what now?
right. So I think I'll start with the Broadway shows and then do the movies, if that's okay with you guys.
Go right ahead.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think
Yeah. Go ahead.
the first show I'll talk about today is these are right now the good stuff. So so think there is Ragtime. Um, now this
Okay.
was this was a different show. This is revival. Um, it, it wasn't really on Broadway. It was playing at City Center. It was a presentation. It was a gala presentation. It was an encore celebration. Now they normally do that from time to time. It's only a 2 week run that it was. It was around like November-ish. And it's a revival about slavery, and it was fantastic. It was brilliant, and it stars Joshua Henry and Casey Levi, who's been in other Broadway shows. Now they haven't announced that they're going to Broadway yet. I think they're looking for a theater, but I hope they do, because it was brilliant. The music was great. It was 2 hours and 45 minutes, but the whole thing was a concert, and it was great.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now the next one is actually a play. Um, it's called The Hills of California.
Ah,
Yeah. Now this one is a straight play. Not playing on Broadway right now because it was always a limited run, but it did get extended a couple of times, which was good. I don't know anyone in it, so that's okay. But everyone was fantastic. Now it's about these women who reunite because their mother is sick and they haven't seen each other in years and they all go their separate ways. Now, what was good about it was they added music to the show because I did like that. There are some musical numbers. I like the scene changes. I like what they did with that. I like the when they went from old to young. That was great. Thought that was clever. It was directed by Sam Mendes, who did Broadway shows in the past. He does movies like American Beauty and Revolutionary Road, for those who don't know. So he's a very good director. Um, it was about three
Don't
hour
forget James
play.
Bond.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was a 3 hour play. It was playing at the Broadway, but I thought it was really good, very well done. You know.
all right. That's cool. And you said
All
this
right.
was
Sounds pretty cool.
extended 3 times?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it sounds pretty cool.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then we go off Broadway a little bit,
Mhm.
which is Annie.
Oh,
Um,
okay. All right. And
yeah, this was good. Um, it stars Whoopi Goldberg. I only saw it for her, because I like her. For those who don't know, she was on Sister Act and The View. It's on tour. It's a tour run. You know, so it's going to other cities. So I don't know if she's gonna come. She doesn't really do that. She's not really travel with them. But I liked it. It wasn't really sold out because it's a big theater. It's playing at the Garden. You know, but not like the actual Garden. They have their other theater. So I liked it.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't. It was only a holiday show, so it's over now.
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over now. It was always over. It was always limited run. Now it was about, of course, this little girl who is very bright, and she's in this um orphanage, and this orphanage is run poorly. They make her clean, and then Daddy Warbucks, who's rich, takes her in. You know, so this version was good. I thought the performances were good. Um, so everyone was great. It was good to see Whoopi on stage again.
Mhm.
It's been a while.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What else
she's
you
always.
got?
I'm sorry, go on.
Oh no. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, Whoopi's always talented on stage or on film. Even The View, she's always there. She's always talented. So
Hmm.
it's great that she took this stage again.
Yeah, yeah. It was interesting because one more thing I'll say about it is that she wanted it to be sold out, but again, that was impossible because it's a big theater, you know.
Yeah.
So that there was no way that was going to happen, you know.
Sad but true.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The next one I saw was Baby Happy Ending.
Oh.
This one was very good. It's with Darren
Okay.
Chris, who has been on Red Live and a couple other shows. Um, this is about two robots falling in love in the future, you know, and it's very good. Something old that you don't see. It's only an hour and 45 minutes, no intermission. But I liked it. I thought the music was good. It's still playing right now at the Belasco Theater. It's very good, very clever show. Something you don't see.
Mhm.
Two
Yeah.
robots falling in love.
Yeah,
Interesting concept.
yeah. I thought the screen projections were very good because they do show what their life was like because they used to have owners and now they're on their own. So they show what they was like in the past. So that was very clever. It felt like a movie, really.
Wow.
Yeah, and the songs were great. It's very good.
That's,
Yeah.
that's cool.
This was a sleeper because when it first started, there was talks about it was gonna close and it wasn't very well known, but somehow it's doing very well. Word of mouth, I suppose.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would expect that to happen, with these type of shows, especially, it's, kind of quiet. You really have to depend on word of mouth.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Hmm. Then the next one I saw was Romeo and Juliet.
Ah, the classic.
Yeah. Now it stars Rachel
The
Zegler.
American class.
But no, I'm sorry.
Nothing. Go ahead.
Now it stars Rachel Zegler, who's been on Broadway many times. She's also in Hunger Games, Snow White, West Side Story. Kit Connor is in it as well. Not familiar with him, but he was very good. So I like the show a lot. It's a limited run. It's almost over. It's closing in February.
Wow.
Yeah. Um, so I like
Okay.
the show a lot. I like the acting. Um, what I liked about it was different because they have songs in the show, 4 songs to show her voice, and she has a fantastic voice. So that was
Yeah.
good. It's like a bunch of kids crashing the circle in the square to put on this show. I was getting a little antsy at the end because of the dialogue. Felt a little. Oh, okay, let's wrap this up here. It's because it's about these two lovers who can't be together because of their background. You know, but it thought it was very good. My only felt was that sometimes the actors go off stage and they're still speaking, so you can't see them. Um, that was my downfall of it, but I did really like it, surprisingly.
Well, I can understand that, but if they were to take a page, from Sunset Boulevard and just have cameramen, just follow when they were
Mhm.
doing dialogue off stage, I think that probably would have been better. But I can understand your frustration, but I gotta tell you, fella, I don't think you've ever quite taken to Shakespeare's plays that much.
No, no, just he could, it's a lot.
It's not that hard to follow.
Depends on the play for me, really, for him.
Were you able to follow this?
Yeah, because I've seen other versions of it.
Okay, just to sidetrack here for a second to do a sideboard. What plays of Shakespeare's have you not been able to follow?
Well, I just saw, well, I didn't like that production because I thought it was very boring. So this director did another Shakespeare play on Broadway with Daniel Craig. It was Macbeth. And I thought that was
I remember that.
very good. I couldn't wait till that was over.
And there was no intermission as well.
No, that no, that was an intermission.
Okay.
Yeah, this was an intermission too.
Okay, so you didn't really follow Macbeth. I understand that because that is a bit confusing in certain parts. I'll give you that, but you can't just say you can't. Yeah, that certain especially Shakespeare plays are confusing for you.
No, no, I get it.
I'm very sorry for the Shakespeare fans. I'm very sorry.
Yes, we're very sorry in advance.
Yeah, this man has really no passion for Shakespeare.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said that. Sorry about that. Sorry, fellas. Sorry. Well, what else you got for us?
The next one is Gypsy.
Oh,
Yeah, this
Oh
one,
yes. Okay.
this one is great. Audrey McDonald is in it. She's been on Broadway many times. She has a fantastic voice. It's about this woman who will stop at nothing to get her daughters famous, no matter what the cost is. Um, so I did like that. It also has Danny Bernstein in it, who was in Moulin Rouge in the original run.
wow.
Cast is great. It is 3 hours. I did like Act Two better than Act One. I've never seen Gypsy on Broadway before. So I very much enjoy it. I definitely she'll be nominated for a Tony. I'm glad they're back. I'm glad everyone's healthy again in that show because they canceled for a while during the holidays because Audrey McDonald does not have an understudy.
Uh,
So it was very good.
Gotcha.
Very good.
well, yeah, it makes sense why she would have understudy because she's got a big star. She's a big star. She has a big presence on Broadway, has a big voice. So
Yeah,
anyone that's understudy for her would be just impossible to compete,
yeah. And a lot of
especially
these
in
songs are
Mhm.
comparisons.
just and a lot of these songs are just hard to sing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
what I did want to point
I
out
agree.
is yeah. And what I did want to point out is that it's good to be back in the Majestic Theater because it's been a while since well,
Yeah, the other show,
yeah, yeah,
30 something years. Yeah,
yeah,
that show, folks.
The
That
show
show.
that the show that shall remain nameless.
It stayed for too long, and I'm hearing rumors that that show's coming back. I don't know when,
yeah, yeah,
Uh-oh.
but I digress.
yeah. And then
Are you going to be okay?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I mean, for God's sakes. I mean, how many times do I have to hear those same damn songs?
Okay,
Yeah.
that's go ahead.
oh, okay. Then the next one is called McNeil.
Oh.
Yes, this was
Look who's
fantastic.
on the cover.
Yes, this was fantastic. It felt like a movie. It's about this author, and they tell about his life, his family, and about what he wants to be. They use AI in the show technology, so that I found that very fascinating. The acting's great. So Robert Downey Jr. is in it, of course, and then you also have Andrea Martin in it. So both great. It closed on Broadway, not running anymore, but the tickets were so expensive. I mean, I didn't pay that much, but I won't get into how I got the cheap tickets, you know. Um, but that it was very good. Um, they were both great. It was at Lincoln Center, so it was very good. Um, I'm glad I saw it.
Well, it doesn't surprise me that there'd be big numbers, especially with ticket prices, because again, that's a big star,
Yeah, yeah,
an Oscar winner, nonetheless.
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But let's just sidetrack for a second here, because I'm noticing something a lot. Now, we've said so far that a lot of these shows that we've just mentioned, you know, McNeil using AI, another one using screens,
hmm
another one using cameras. It looks like they're just adding more and more different media inside Broadway now.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yes, but what are your thoughts on this?
Repeat that again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, I said what I'm noticing is that the number of Broadway shows are using different media inside their productions now.
Mm.
Well, what are your thoughts on
Yeah.
that?
Um, I don't know. I guess it's pretty smart. I guess, but I don't know. I mean, what are your thoughts on it?
I think it's very bold. It also makes
Yeah.
it more unique because we've seen, Sunset Boulevard done very well with the cameras, especially
Yeah,
with the big screen.
Yeah.
and then this
So,
too,
yeah.
with these shows, So it's very interesting.
So in a way, it makes sense, to you have to change things up and make your production unique to
Yeah,
appeal the audience members.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Okay,
I agree.
so are we still in the good, or do you gonna have to go into the bad?
Oh no, we're still in the good. There's one more good, and then we have two bad.
Keep them coming.
Yeah. So the next one is called Swept Away. Yeah. Now this one was very good. It stars John Gower Jr. Who has been in Spring Awakening, of course. It was only an hour and 45 minutes. Now I'll tell you about this production, and so about this crew member on the boat, and they talk about the lives on the boat. I thought the special effects were good. The problem was, not to me, everything was perfect. The songs were great, everything was great, but unfortunately, the show did not last very long, and it should have. It lasted about a month on Broadway. Then they extended it for 2 weeks, and then it closed.
Oh,
So I'm not sure what happened.
Ouch.
I don't. I don't know. It should have lasted longer. I'm very sorry that it didn't because I thought it was great. Um, so unfortunately, it just didn't do well with the audience.
unfortunately, that also tends to happen, especially with Broadway productions, folks. Sometimes the audience isn't there. Sometimes where you get great reviews, the ticket sales are not where they should be.
Yeah, the reviews were great. I just don't know why people didn't register. I think it was a lot of shows were playing at the time, so it might got swallowed up.
Well, yeah, because when did it originally open?
Well, it started in November and then it closed right before Christmas. Yeah,
Well, there you go.
yeah, yeah,
You got a lot of holiday productions and all that. So yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, what's the bad?
Okay, got too bad. Death becomes her.
Now, why was this bad?
Well, it's not bad.
Okay.
It's entertaining and it's a fun show. That's really it. Now, based on the movie, I never saw the movie, so maybe I'll watch it one day. Now it stars Megan Hilty, who was big on Broadway a couple of times. If you like Beetlejuice, you like this one, the Broadway show. I mean, I just felt it was entertaining, and that's all it was. Nothing special. Nothing like, oh, ooh, it's about these two women who their lives changed by this drink, and they bring them back from the dead. Um, so concept's a little weird to me. I think.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, it starred with it was an '82 film by Robert Zemeckis, and it starred Bruce Willis, Goldie Hawn, and
Yeah,
Meryl
Meryl
Streep.
Streep. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I think I saw that at least once.
yeah. It's doing very well. So I'm glad. It's just I felt, oh yeah, this is nice. That's it.
It just wasn't for you.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I would probably recommend watching the film at some point, like you said, just to give a different perspective on it.
right.
But I'm glad it's doing well.
No, me too.
Okay, what's the next bad one?
This is the last for the Broadway show.
Okay,
The last bad one is Wonderful World, a Louis Armstrong musical.
Oh.
Okay, so it's so it stars James Monroe Igar from Aladdin. Now, he was the genie in the
Yeah.
original Aladdin. Now, I didn't see him
Yeah.
because he alternates performances. Who I saw was fine. I just think that the story is very long. I like the songs. The book was weak. Um, and the story is about his life, but the show is stuck in this like paradox because oh, he goes on the road, he meets a woman, and she's not happy with his life. He, they break up. He meets another woman. He has four wives in the show, but that's it. That's the whole thing. So just I think it's the book. It felt long. Couldn't wait till it was over.
I think it was just the man's life, fella. I mean, that's what he did. That's who he was.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's what his life was about. I mean,
It was on the road. It was also about the music
yeah. But I've seen better biopic musicals. Yeah,
on Broadway.
yeah,
Okay, I'll give you that one. You can't please some people, folks. You really can't.
no,
yeah.
you can't.
So that includes the Broadway stuff.
Okay, then.
Yeah, yeah. There was two I did not see, but that's okay. So it's fine.
What were the two?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see Elf, but I've already seen it. So, but I didn't have time to see it, so that was okay.
All right.
And I didn't see Tammy Faye, but also no one did. It closed in a month, so that's all right.
Yeah, that's a tough topic. I think. I'm not sure
Yeah,
they should have done that.
Yeah, yeah,
that's tough.
Oof.
yeah. And I'm looking forward to next Broadway season. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, so are we.
Yeah. Absolutely. In fact, we got a couple of shows we have to see very
yeah,
soon.
yeah,
Okay, so that covers the Broadway section. Let's talk about the movie section.
yeah. So I have 10 movies that I narrowed down to of the year.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So 10 is Alien Romulus.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's low. I thought that was gonna be higher on your list.
Yeah. Yeah. So did I.
Yeah, great alien movie. I thought it was the best alien movie of in years. You know, um, where it got back to his roots. I couldn't. I saw it recently, and the ending is just mind blowing, and the effects are great, and it's really fantastic. Yeah,
Yeah. I just rewatched it recently because I just got the Blu-ray. Wow.
yeah,
I'm really glad that we stuck to the practical effects and some of the miniatures,
yeah,
especially with the ships.
yeah,
And this physical suits look fantastic.
yeah, yeah.
Well, as both of you know, it freaked me out a little bit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. For those of you who hadn't seen the ending, that did freak us out a lot. When we saw it, and I will say that the guy in the plays the what the hell is it? The creature at the end of the movie, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
That was an actual guy in there. That was not
yeah, yeah.
CGI.
Yeah. Now, for those who don't know, folks, it stars Carol Spinning and Isabel Bashard, who's very young. They're very good, and it's set between Aliens 1 and 2. So
Yeah, definitely had more of an aliens vibe, in the second
yeah,
act.
definitely.
Okay, so what's number 9?
Number 9 is A Real Pain. Um, Now, I think this is great. Jesse Eisenberg wrote the script, and he starred in it. It also stars Kira Coughlin. Now, I like them both. It's about these two cousins who go on a tour group to discover their heritage. Um, Kira Coughlin's character kind of says without his mind, and Jesse Eisenberg's character is more relaxed. Um, I love the writing. I thought it was a very clever movie.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about that a lot lately. It's definitely up for a couple of nominations, as I understand.
Yeah, yeah, which is great. Yeah.
All right, what's number 8?
Number 8 is Superman, the Christopher Reeve documentary. Very
Yeah,
extraordinary film. Very heartbreaking what he went through, what his family went through. This wouldn't wish on anyone. Um, it's very heartbreaking what happened, and it was great learning about him. So it's a wonderful documentary.
Yeah. Um, I actually saw the documentary, and there were definitely heartbreaking moments in there. It was definitely tough to watch it a couple of times, but it's quite an extraordinary life, especially when it wasn't guaranteed that he might continue,
Yeah, yeah,
especially
definitely.
with his accident. So it really teaches you a whole life lesson that you don't waste the time that you have.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah. I mean, I know with his life, I mean, there were some very slim chance of glimmers of hope that he could walk, but you know,
Unfortunately, that was not realized. Really wish it was.
Yeah,
Really wish it
same.
was.
yeah, yeah, me too.
But his foundation has helped countless, people, walk again, and
Yeah,
it's still going on to this day.
yeah,
And
definitely.
Yeah,
it just shows that the guy they played, the Man of Steel, turned out to be a real life Superman.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
I just really wish he walked again.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he's
Just
walking
wish he
now.
never had the accident in the first place.
Yeah. Okay, so what's number 7?
Hang on, I wrote it down. Gotta get the list.
He's got to go to notes. He wrote notes.
Oh God, he wrote
Okay.
notes. Why did he
Yeah,
write?
okay, I got it here. Yeah. Number 7 is Anora.
Okay,
Very great movie. It's about this woman who's a stripper, um, and she meets this guy from Britain, or I'm not sure where he was, and they get involved, and he wants to spend a week with her, and then they get married, and now his family doesn't like that, so they want to get their marriage annulled. So she wants to stay married, he wants to too. Uh, so then he runs away, and then they go, and his family comes in. They go out looking for him the whole night. It's great. The acting's great. So it's a really fantastic movie.
yeah, that's also up for nominations.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, this is a breakout role for the
Sounds
lead actress, as I
yeah.
understand.
She's great. Yeah, she's fantastic.
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay, number 6.
Number 6 is Dune 2. Like very much better than the first one. Special effects are great. Dennis uh, is back, and Austin Butler was great. Every whole cast is great. Definitely more climactic.
Well,
That one I thought would have been in your top 5.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good. What happened with that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Uh, Look, between the first two films, obviously it's one and two of the first book.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm
Mhm.
very
So,
excited for the next one.
yeah. So it's obvious that the second part would have more action in it and develop the
Mhm.
story a bit more because part one is pretty much the setup. Okay, so here is the world, here's the rules.
Yeah, definitely.
Up, he's getting the list again.
All right,
No,
he's going back
I'm
to his notes.
yeah. No, I'm just looking.
Number 5.
The number 5 is the piano lesson. Uh, Now it's on Netflix, so you can watch it there. This is
Okay.
based on the Broadway show. Now I did see the show, and it has the same cast like Samuel Jackson, John David Washington, and Ray Fisher. The acting's great. It's about this family heritage with their piano. Um, it's the same cast in the Broadway show. I thought it was great. It's a very well done movie. Denzel Washington produces it.
Hmm.
So I thought it was just as good as the show and the movie. And I'm really surprised that Samuel Jackson has been excluded from nomination because I thought he was very well done.
Really?
Yeah,
Wonder why that is.
yeah, but it's very
Yeah.
good. You can watch it on Netflix now.
Okay. Number 4.
Hang on, I gotta go back to the notes.
Oh,
Why
here
did
we
you
go.
write down in a pen? Why didn't you write down a pen? Why did you write it on the phone?
Okay, so number 4, I made some changes. Originally, it was Bob Dylan, but I saw a movie recently and I liked it. So number 4 is The Last Showgirl.
Oh,
Yeah.
with Pamela Anderson.
Yes. Yeah. It's about this woman and her show is being canceled and she has to find life without her. I gotta be honest. I've never seen Pam Anderson act like that. I think she's great. And Jamie Lee Curtis is also in it. So Pam Anderson's making the rounds for the actor. So I'm glad she's doing that. Yeah, she's very good.
That's good.
The movie's great.
I always liked Pam. I always liked her.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Jamie Lee
Okay.
Curtis has done a lot of, I mean, besides like the Halloween movies and everything,
Yeah.
she's done a lot of great movies and TV shows and stuff.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
also got an Oscar as well.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's great to see that Pam is, very well balanced in the casting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's the next one?
Number 3 is Love Lives Bleeding. Now, this is a very hot movie.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Oh, Lord.
So it came out in like around, I would say, February. So a lot of people forgot about. I didn't. It's about Chris. It's with Kristen Stewart. And it's with this about this bodybuilder. She gets involved with the mafia. Ed Harris is in it, and it's great.
Yeah, as I recall, the film was also very much a neo-noir type of film.
Yeah, yeah,
Even by the poster design, that's definitely neo-noir-ish.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So this was a good movie, good thriller, and good casting.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you got written up a lot in a lot of the times.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
Okay. Number 2 is Saturday Night.
Ah,
Yeah. So this is a very
Interesting.
clever movie. It's about how the show came about and it was a train wreck. The actors were missing. They didn't have a script. They were about to cancel. Now the actors in it play real characters that were involved in the show, like Lauren and Chevy Chase, and thought they were good. I thought Jason Reitman did a great job directing, so it's a very good movie.
yeah. As I recall, Chevy Chase did not care for how he's portrayed in the movie.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I had a feeling. I had a feeling he'd have a problem with his portrayal in the movie. I figured he might have a problem. Yeah, for those of you who don't know this, folks, Chevy Chase has quite a reputation. Let's just say that.
yeah.
That's spoiling the spoiling
I
Bible.
never really warmed up to him.
Yeah.
Neither did a lot of filmmakers.
Yeah, so, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's all we're going to say on the subject.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yes.
Okay. And then we got the final one, and that is
Number one.
Wicked.
Was
That's
that
Oh, I
Wicked.
knew it.
Wicked? Okay, all right.
I knew it.
Yeah,
I knew
yeah.
it.
So good. So it's great. It matches the Broadway show. I mean, they could still do it in one bar, but is what it is. But I
Now,
thought
now, what's your opinion on them doing 2 parts?
I think it's ridiculous. Because you could see the whole Broadway show in one part, and I I don't have to come back. I could but it's about money. It's about marketing. I understand. I thought they
Okay,
were both good. Fantastic cast. It's very colorful. Musical numbers are great. So I'm very excited. For next one.
okay, Phil. I have to ask a question. You've seen the Broadway production. You've seen the movie now. In the movie, does the film end where like Act One ends?
Yes,
Okay, so that's the point.
yes,
Point.
but it's
They're doing 2 parts and 2 acts.
yes, but no, no.
Well, it's a marketing strategy. Okay, it entices people to go back into the theaters
Yes,
at
I
a certain
know.
point because they're like, we enjoyed part one so much. Let's go back and do part two.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, I understand it, but I get why you're not really happy about it being in 2 parts. But
Dude, it's not a big deal. We had to wait a whole year to see the Avengers Endgame after what happened in Infinity War.
No, I know.
So
oh, that was
trust me,
torture.
yeah, that was torture. So don't worry about
I
it.
know.
Yeah,
So
and
that was the highlights of 25
all right, that's fair. That's
or
fair.
24.
4. Yeah. Not really a lot of bad movies. Um,
Expendables
What
4.
I'm actually surprised about is that yeah, what I was actually surprised about was that Deadpool and Wolverine was not on your list.
Yeah, what was up with that?
well, it's a very good movie. It's just that I like these movies better. That's all.
I mean, I knew Deadpool and Wolverine wasn't going to be like number 1 or number 2, but I thought it was going to be like 10 or 9 or 8, something like that.
Yeah, somewhere along those numbers, but you didn't feel like you were going to put it on the list.
No, I'm very selective what I put on. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
fair enough.
it was a
Yeah.
good hit for Marvel though
No,
because
it was. It was a good movie about the summer.
yeah, but they also took Marvel out of the slump that they were in. Hopefully this is a way back to the hits that we know they can
Yeah.
deliver.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
But I think they really need to start cutting back on the multiverse stories because
No,
a lot of the
of
entries have
course.
not been great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, one of the I mean, one of the highlights of 2024 for me, like I guess you can say around Marvel was like they announced Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom.
Which people are still
Yeah.
shocked by.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea. I think it's a
So, I
great
mean,
idea.
No, me too.
but you never you're so used to Robert being a good guy. You're not used to Robert being an actual bad guy, and you're
Yeah,
not
it's
really
gonna
gonna.
be interesting. Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
It's the
Yeah.
multiverse.
Yeah.
Infinite universes, infinite Earths, infinite
Okay,
takes
Ian,
on.
your highlight of 2024.
Okay, fair enough. I digress. Well, I wouldn't say there was a lot of negative films, obviously, aside from Expendables 4.
Yeah.
But we should also take a look at some of the positive in the television series.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have X-Men 97.
Yeah. Great. Yeah. We have the Penguin, which I heard great thing. Yeah.
Batman
Yeah.
Cape Crusader.
Yep. Cobra Kai, which is ending this year.
Yes, but it's getting a spin-off film.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, it is set in the same universe, which I've heard. So
Yeah.
which I'm very pleased with. Yeah, and then we also have My Adventures with Superman. Now I know Smith, you don't really watch this show.
yeah,
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed much lighter version of the character on the animated series.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it gets me excited for the upcoming Superman movie that comes out in July.
Yeah. Yeah. Fans
yes.
were. Yeah. Fans were happy about Squid Game. Yeah.
Yeah, you saw that show. What'd you think?
Well, it's not as good as the first season, but it is pretty good.
Now that got greenlit for a third season, right?
Yeah.
See, they're already playing ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. So they were
Yeah.
excited about that. It's a good show.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Going back to the Superman trailer for. Oh, sorry about that. Going back to the Superman trailer for 1 second. What was it? What was I going to say? I just want we got a lot of views on that on that last episode where we played the Superman trailer for you guys. So I just want to say thank you for that, for everyone that tuned in for that.
Yeah. Congratulations, guys. That's awesome.
Yeah, we're completely shocked. Not just shocked at watching the trailer the way when it came out.
Yeah.
Just shocked by people were reacting
Yeah.
to what we were seeing
Yeah.
because
Congratulations, guys.
yeah. So we thank you guys for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Yes. Thank you. Sorry,
Yeah.
go on.
Yeah, I think that's about it, really.
Yeah. I would say the only bad stuff about 24 is Madam Web, Expendables 4.
I know I never saw it, but yeah.
Yeah.
No. You don't need to see it.
No. Expendables
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, I figured.
Unfrosted.
Oh, this is the Jerry Seinfeld movie on Netflix.
Yeah. Yeah. Argyle.
I just think that film was, it needs something a bit more. It needed a balance between the action and the comedy. I didn't think it was a good movie.
Yeah.
It needed a balance, like with the Kingsman movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Any other bad ones?
Expendables 4 was actually 2023.
Oh God, it took a whole year to realize how bad it was.
Well, my mistake.
Yeah.
We spent
it's all good.
We spent a whole year there saying how bad it was. That's how much it stayed with us.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeez.
What a waste.
Yeah. Yeah.
We wasted it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was 2024.
Yeah. I did write down when I'm looking forward to in 25.
Hold it. If you
sorry.
say you wrote it down, did you actually write it down or you just look on your phone?
No, I wrote it down.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Okay. So the first one I'm looking forward to is Captain America New World Order. Very, very excited about that. Um, Fantastic Four, First Steps.
It's actually Brave New World.
So what I say?
New World Order.
Oh, all right.
Stop rewriting. Stop rewriting.
Okay. Yeah. Fantastic Four, First Steps. Excited
There you
about
go.
that.
Yeah,
Superman.
yeah.
Excited about that. Karate Kid Legends.
Obviously.
Excited about that. Jurassic World, Rebirth. Looking forward for that. Freaky Friday 2.
Yeah, that one's a little interesting.
Yeah. Happy Gilmore 2. I'm curious about it.
I'm a bit cautious.
Yeah. Mission Impossible, Final Reckoning.
Yeah.
On the world of John Wick, Ballerina.
Yeah.
Looking forward for that. Avatar, Way of Water. Oh no, Fire and Ash. I mean,
Again, I'm a bit cautious of that as well.
Yeah.
Given how the second one did.
Yes. Michael. Looking forward for that. Now that's about Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Looking forward.
Okay. I was gonna say.
Yeah. Looking forward for the Bruce Springsteen documentary. Yeah. Well, let's see. Wicked for Good.
That's with Jeremy Allen, right? Just to remember,
that's
right?
with Jeremy Allen. Yeah. Okay. And the last one is Wicked for Good.
Okay.
That's the sequel to
of course.
I figured they weren't gonna do a part 2 type of deal, so yeah, it makes sense.
Right. So those are the movies I'm very excited about. There are some honorable mention movies that I didn't mention. Like I'm looking forward to I'll see Running Man. I'm curious about it. I'll see I gotta see the trailer, but I'll see Naked Gun. I gotta see what that's about. And then
Ian's very skeptical.
I'm very skeptical about that, folks, and because the original trilogy are classics.
Yeah.
So I'm very skeptical about that.
Yeah. And then I'll see a couple ones here and there, like Snow White and a couple other ones here and there. But and then for TV, very excited about Daredevil Born Again. Looking forward for that. Excited to see how Stranger Things ends. Excited about that. Excited how Cobra Kai is gonna end. And then just Marvel shows like Ironheart and Marvel Zombies and a couple shows here and there.
Well, we got a lot to look forward to then.
Yeah, and then for Broadway.
Should be
And then for Broadway, my list for 25 is Redwood, which I'm going to see recently. Now that's going to be with Adina Menzel, who's coming back to Broadway. That should be interesting. I'm looking forward to Good Night and Good Luck. That's based on the movie. George Clooney is going to be in it. So that's going to be good. Then you got A Fellow with Jake Gyllenhaal and Denzel Washington. So very excited about that. It's gonna be good. And then you got Smash, which is based on the television show that I watched and I liked it, so I'm looking forward for the show. Stranger Things, The First Shadow. Excited about that. That's gonna be a prequel.
Nice.
Excited about that. I'm excited for Just in Time with Jonathan Groff. That's his new show. So that's gonna be good show. I think here. What else is there? So yeah, those are really shows that I'm looking for, and of course shows that come into the Hudson and like last 5 years, and then you got shows that I'm not really gonna see. Like you got this new musical about Betty Boop. Um, so I'm not really interested in that one. I heard it bombed in Chicago, so
Oops.
so I'm not sure how
Oh,
that's gonna do.
each.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
Well, I hope they are a surprise hit. I hope they are.
yeah, definitely.
Well, folks, I think that's going to be it for us tonight. Fella, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Yes, thank you. We really appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
And by
Um,
the time we get to our next episode, we'll be back to reviewing Broadway shows.
Yeah, back in business.
okay.
All right then.
Yeah, so we'll get back into the shows. We're trying, me and Ian are trying to shoot for All In. See if we can try and get there. But if not, then our next show will be Hades Town. So we'll keep you all updated on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
All In is going well so far. Now it's got Lin Manuel, Andrew Reynolds, A.D. Bryan, and Nick Kroll was the first night tonight. Sean Mulaney and Richard Kind and Fred Armisen left.
Ah.
Now got a new cast now.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's playing at the Hudson Theater.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Hudson. The Hudson.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
looking forward to a great 2025 with you guys.
Yeah.
And looking forward to giving all of our fans out there more episodes in 2025.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, folks. I'm Ian Miller.
I'm Andrew Smith.
And this has been Media Talk with Miller Smith. Have a good night, folks.
Hi, guys.
If you'd like to follow us on YouTube, just hit that like button and subscribe.